Alright guys, we're going to start way back at the beginning with some adding and subtracting. It's basic number sense, um, things that we have to be able to know before we can move on. And yes, everyone uses calculators now, but you should be able to add 2 and 3 digit numbers to other 2 and 3 digit numbers with decimals and subtract them with borrowing and carrying at any point from now on. So we're going to take a look at it. Most of us had it today, but there are still a few that haven't seen it in so long that we're going to take a quick review. So the first thing that's really important to remember is that everything has a column. That each of these are have a place value column, and we have to keep them in their place value columns so that it's easy to add up. Actually, the more you move them to the left and right and have these numbers all over the place, they will be wrong. So it's important to know that this is your ones column, your tens, your hundreds, and everything lines up neatly in the rows, and that will help you so much more. Well, it's what you need to do in order to do this math today. So I will pull that out of there so you can start again. Now, when we start adding, we are going to go all the way to the right and add up the ones column first. 7 plus 2 is 9. Now that you're done there, you go to the next column, which is the tens column. 3 plus 4 is 7. We're done there. We go to the hundreds column. 2 plus 1 is 3. Now that was a pretty easy addition question because at no time did we have to carry a number over into another column. But that is where we're going to go next. So let me put another question down here. I'll pause this for a second. So you see I'm back now, and what we have are some bigger numbers, and we'll see what happens when our first step, remember, our first step when we're doing this is to go into the ones column right here and add these two numbers up. 4 plus 9 is 13, but we're only allowed to put one digit down here. Remember, we were adding that ones column. We're going to put down the 3 of the 13. And that leaves us with 10 left over, or 1 in the tens column. And to show that, we simply put a 1 in the next column. And that is showing us that we're going to carry that over. So what we do is we add this 1 that we just put to 7. So 1 plus 7 is 8. Add this 8 right here, and that gives us 16. When we have 16 again, we're only allowed to put one digit under here, and we put the 6. Because we're not allowed to put the 1 from 16 down below, again, it will go over there and be carried. So we carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 3 is 8. So for this question here, 863 is your answer. We're going to do a few more, and then I'm going to have you practice on your own. What I've done here is given you a few numbers, and some of them will have to carry because you get 2 digits down below as you add them, and some of them you won't. And now you're going to have to start deciding where to do it. And remember, this is just a memory thing. We did this years and years ago. It's been a while, and it'll come back to you. So we start over here. In this column, 4 plus 5 is 9. There's nothing to carry, so you just simply go to the next column. 5 plus 6 is 11. That's 2 digits. We only get to put 1 in the answer down below, so you put it here, and then you carry a 1. Now we're going to work on the hundreds column here. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 2 digits. We can't do 2 digits, so you put the 0 from the 10 and carry the 1. Now we're going to work on this column. 1 plus 9 is 10, plus 3 is 13. Because there is no more digits, there are no more digits to add, we can now put 13. There's no place to carry that number, so we can put down 13. So our answer is 13,019. I'm just going to give you one more and then some practice. All right, if you look what we've done here, I've taken a question, I've written it from left to right. I'm making you line up all of the numbers. So remember, it's important that you start with lining up your ones column, and all the rest of the numbers will line up. And yes, I put 3 numbers in here to add, but it really doesn't make a difference. When we were to add this, it would be 522 plus 1,146 plus 372. Put your line underneath, show that we're doing addition. Actually, I'll probably have to move that over just a bit. There we go. And we're ready to start. Remember, when we start with this, we are going to start from the far right, our ones column. So we're going to add here first. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 2 is 10. We put the 0 down, but remember, we're only allowed to use one number. From our answer, we'll have to carry that 1 over there. Now we're going to work in the tens column. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7, plus 7 is 14. We only have room for the one number here. The other one must be carried. We're going to work in this column. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 3 is 10. The 0 goes there. We can carry that 1 over into our thousands column. And now the only thing to add up here is 1 plus 1, and that's 2. So what I'm going to do now is put a few on here. I want you to record them in your book, press pause, do them, and then you can check all your answers at the end. All right, so here are your 3 questions. Write them down first. Then once you, or pause the thing right now, then write them down, do them, and press play, and you'll see if you got them right. All right, here are your answers. Let me just move this out of the way a little bit. There are your answers. If you're still having trouble, make sure you practice them some more tonight and go back and look at these if you need a review, and by all means, come see me.